This video is about how to run the HMIS Data Quality Report. This data quality report will help you locate problems in data quality having to do with household, age, gender, and more. This is an important report to run anytime you are worried about the quality of your data or the accuracy of your data. So like any report, the first thing we're going to do is click on the waffle and then click Reports. There are several different options for data quality reports in Clarity. Over here we have the data quality reports, which have different ways of looking at data quality, including duplicate clients and duplicate assessments. For the HMIS Data Quality Report, that is a HUD report. So we're going to go down here to HUD Reports and click on the arrow and scroll down to HMIS Data Quality Report, HUDX-225. We're going to find that and click Run. Now, we're going to select the agency that we're working with or the agency that we're checking the data quality for. So in this example, it will be Arch. In the COC filter, you want to select Agency COC. The COC will almost always be Roanoke City and County Salem COC. Then you want to select the program type. If, for example, you are checking data quality for only emergency shelter programs, then you could select emergency shelter, and that would eventually pull up a list of just the emergency shelter programs in your agency. If you want to see a list of all of the programs in your agency to choose from, select all. And then we want to go down to program status, where it will allow us to filter the list of programs by whether or not they're still active. So let's say we want to see a list of all of the programs, even the ones that are currently inactive. So we'll select all programs, and we can see that it's already populated a list of all of the programs in the agency. And we have not filtered it by whether or not they're active, and we have not filtered it by program type. So we have a mix of program types showing up here. Some are emergency shelter, some are PSH, and some are service-only programs. We can also select whether or not this program has been designated as a continuum of care project. Most programs in HMIS are continuum of care projects. You can select all, and that will not filter your list of programs. That will just show you all of the programs, whether or not they are considered a continuum of care project. So I'm going to go to the list of programs and select the program that I am interested in checking the data quality for. If I wanted to select all of these emergency shelter programs, I could hold down Control and select more than one. I could also select for the PSH programs at the same time. But for right now, I just want to check the data quality for this case management program. So the report date range will let me set dates. For example, I'm going to set this report date range for just this past month. So from the beginning of May until today, which is May 24th. And that will only select clients that were enrolled in the program or active in the program during this date range. So the report output, I could do a regular report, which will give me options of web page or Excel or CSV, or I could select a details report. If you select details report, your only option is an Excel file, because it's going to have a whole bunch of details in it. I'm going to go ahead and select regular report, because that gives me the option of selecting the web page as my output. It doesn't really matter which type you select. They'll both give you the same information. It will just be in a different format. So you might have to look around in the Excel file, for example, for something that will look different on the web page. So I'm going to select web page and click Submit. That adds this report to my reports queue manager. If I click on the reports queue, I can see that this report is still pending. I'm going to click refresh on my browser, and that changed the number from a 1 to a 2, indicating that I have another report ready. So here it says it's processed, and I can click open. That pulls up the data quality report, and I can see the report validation. It shows me the total number of people served by this program during this date range. And if I scroll down here, it shows me the different percent of error rate for each of these different categories. So here I have a 16% error rate on name for clients enrolled in this program. If I click on the number in the box, it will pull up the list of the names of the clients that it's talking about. So I'm going to click this 2. And that shows me that there was a name data quality error for these 2 clients, Buttons the Clown and Bart Simpson. If I click on the unique identifier, that will take me to the profile page for that client. So I'm going to click here for Buttons the Clown. And now looking at Buttons' profile, I can see where the data quality error would come from. For quality of name, it says client doesn't know. HUD does not like that answer. HUD wants a full name reported or a code name reported. So I'm going to go back and select full name reported for Buttons the Clown and save changes. Now I'm going to run the report again to see if the changes I made to Buttons the Clown profile has removed the data quality error from this report. I have the report pulled up again, and if I scroll down here to name, I can see that the error rate has gone down. It was 16% earlier, and now it's 8. For the number of clients where name is client doesn't know or refuse, it has changed from 2 clients to 1 client. I'm going to click on the number 1 to pull up the list of clients again with this specific error. And I can see that Buttons the Clown is no longer on this list. Now the only client left on this list is Bart Simpson. So I can see that going back to Buttons the Clown profile and changing the quality of his name removed one of the data quality errors. So if I scroll down through here, I can see the other data quality errors that are being reported. Here there are 3 clients with a race that is client doesn't know or refused. So I'm going to click on this number 3 and pull up the list of these clients with this data quality error. I can click on the unique identifier for the client and again go back and change their info in their profile to fix this error. I'm not going to do that right now, but it would be done the same way as I change the quality of the name for Buttons the Clown. Some of the data quality errors are a little bit trickier to fix, such as income and sources at start. I'm going to click that, and again that brings up Button the Clown. He's got a data quality error in income and sources at start. So when I clicked on the name of the client, it pulled up his profile in Clarity. The income and sources at start data quality error is something that occurred during the program enrollment, the start of the program. So I'm going to go to Programs, and I'm going to look at the program that I'm doing the data quality report for. That's Arch Case Management, and I'm going to pull up this client's program enrollment for that program. So I'm going to go over here to where it says enrollment, and that will pull up the client's enrollment assessment. If I scroll down to income from any source, it says client doesn't know. Now, this is a totally valid response from a client, but HUD does not like this response. So we need to change it in the data so that it doesn't pull up a data quality error anymore. So I'm going to put no, client does not have an income from any source. And then I'm going to click Save and Close. So I'm going to run this report again to see if it takes Buttons' name off of this list of clients with the data quality error for income and sources at start. So here's the new report. I'm going to scroll down to the section where it says income and sources at start. And now it says I have 0% error rate and 0 errors. It has taken Buttons' name off of this list. That is how you run the HMIS Data Quality Report and take care of some of the most basic data quality errors that you will see. Check out some of our other videos for information on how to solve some of the trickier data quality errors and how to run some of the other data quality error reports.